Ladies and gentlemen, the 28th Black Engineer of the Award Awards Conference, co-hosted by Lockheed Martin Corporation, AT&T, the Council of Engineering Deans of the Historically Black Colleges and Universities, and U.S. Black Engineer and Information Technology magazine, and sponsored by Aerotech, welcomes you to the 2014 Student Leadership Award Ceremony, sponsored by Southwest Airlines and the Department of Defense. Please welcome Corporate Communications Specialist for Career Communications Group, LLC, Imani Carter.
It is a pleasure to be with you all tonight to recognize the accomplishments of tomorrow's leaders. We know that it is important to recognize the accomplishments of professionals that are impacting the fields of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. But it is just as important to honor the accomplishments of the students that represent our nation's leadership of the future. By attending events like the BEYA STEM Conference, you are all demonstrating that you are committed to your future. On behalf of Career Communications Group, I would like to thank you all for joining us this weekend. This is one of the most outstanding groups of student honorees that we've ever had. This diverse group of students continues to use their education to enrich their own lives, as well as the lives of others through community work, research, outreach, and leadership by example. I would like to take a moment to recognize our corporate sponsor of this evening's event, Southwest Airlines, and our government sponsor, Department of Defense. I would also like to thank our conference co-host, Lockheed Martin Corporation, and our conference sponsors, Aerotech and AT&T. Let's give them all a round of applause. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce our first MC of this evening's event. You can hear him on Saturday nights on WHUR Radio. Please help me welcome top-rated radio personality, television host, motivational speaker, actor, and comedian, Mark Clark.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Let me get my Instagram picture first. Everybody smile. Gee. Okay. Hold on. All right. Good. Okay. So we have, so tonight, there's not a lot of parents in here tonight, right? Are there a lot of parents in here tonight? Make some noise, parents. Good. 7 parents in here tonight. Good. This is good because I didn't want all the parents to be here because I wanted to first thank you, students. I want to thank you, students, because you have been keeping a secret your whole life, and it's getting ready to be out. And that secret is you are smarter than your parents. I want to thank you. Because I know y'all been smarter than your parents since you were like 8 years old. It's happening in my household right now. 4th grade child helping her with algebra. She's looking at me like, geometry, she's looking at me like, Dad don't know what he doing. And y'all been keeping it inside all these years. So thank you for not disrespecting your parents. And you don't have to do it now. Just don't go home and tell them. Just know that I know, that you know, that we know, that they don't know, okay? So thank you. And tonight we're going to celebrate all your achievements. And at this moment, I'd like to introduce my co-MC and nationally recognized speaker, entrepreneur, author, and tenured full professor in the Department of Industrial Engineering and Management Systems at the University of Central Florida, where she leads the Human Factors and Disaster Management Research Team. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Dr. Pamela McCauley Bush.
Good evening. You guys aren't smarter than your parents. You're not, okay? You're smart, but you're not smarter than your parents. I had some parents back there wanted me to come out here and make sure that you really that we straighten that out. But you look wonderful. You look absolutely wonderful. And it's such a pleasure to be here. Some 25 years ago, I received the Student Leadership Award. And so it absolutely warms my heart to see so many amazing, outstanding, successful young Black men and women here this evening. So with that, I would like to introduce our first speaker of this evening's event, Corporate Community Affairs Manager at Southwest Airlines, Ms. Karen Price Ward.
Good evening, everyone. It is certainly a pleasure to be here, and Southwest Airlines, since our beginnings 42 years ago, it's actually hard to believe it's been 42 years for Southwest Airlines, and we call ourselves the Love Airline because we approach business a little bit differently, if you haven't noticed. We have instituted the 10-minute turn. We have democratized the skies with affordable air travel. We try to deliver legendary customer service each and every day, and the list goes on and on. But one thing that has remained constant for Southwest Airlines since the beginning of time is that we give from the heart. And so tonight is no different. We like to give from the heart. And we are just so proud of all of our honorees tonight. So a special announcement for our honorees, those including the academic awards, the 3 students who will receive the academic awards, the 3 students who will receive the leadership awards, the 2 students who will receive the research awards, the 2 students who will receive the community awards, and the 1 student who will receive the Student Athlete in STEM awards. For each of you, for all 15, you will receive 1 round-trip airline ticket on Southwest Airlines. We call this a travel award, and we encourage you to use it to further your education, whether that is meeting up with your mentor, going on an interview in another city, or using it for an internship. But we want to let you know that we are extremely proud of you, and this airline ticket will be good for any of our 96 cities in our 41 states, including Puerto Rico and 5 near international countries. So enjoy, and congratulations to all of our students, and congratulations to the parents. Thank you.
Please welcome our next speaker, Ms. Sandra V. Richardson, Deputy Undersecretary of Defense for Resource Issues for the Department of Defense. Welcome, Sandra.
People who are surely to be our future. You are our future, and we are all proud of you. And I'm here on behalf of the Department of Defense to pass on my congratulations to all the honorees tonight. We appreciate all of your hard work, your passion, and all that you have done to get you here tonight. And we know that not just for the honorees, but all who are in this room here tonight, that you're going to do great things, and you're going to be the one who makes the real difference for our future. Department of Defense, as I was telling some of the students earlier, is the oldest and the largest federal agency in the federal government. We are larger than all of the rest of the agencies put together. And I'm here to tell you tonight that we look forward to you considering making the Department of Defense a place where you will decide to, what I refer to as dance. Dance to me means making a difference in the world and making a difference that matters, because as you all go forth, my advice to you is to follow your passion. Do whatever it is you are inspired to do, that being something that's deeply rooted in making life for someone else better, or making the world a better place for all of the people that are here. Oh, and I was going to say, I really do have technology, but I love my Tuskegee University folder, so that's why I have my red folder. And the other thing I always want to share with people is just a little bit about my life story, which is an example of how far you can go in life. I'm from Beatrice, Alabama. The population there is still 400 today. I always tell people we used to have one policeman, and his full-time job was reading water meters. But it's still a great place. I'm still very involved with the students there. My sister was a role model for me because she was a valedictorian, then I was, and my sister and my three brothers should have been valedictorian. But the story I want to leave you with today is let your light shine. Seriously, as you go forth, using all of your STEM experience, you are definitely the greatest resource that the world has, because the greatest thing that anybody can do is invest in those who will shape the future, and you will do that. And my little bit of advice is termed, let your light shine. That is, when you do your best, it shines anyway. And there's a little story that there was a little girl who went to Sunday school, and they were talking about let your light shine, and she went home and she asked her mother, what does that really mean? What does that mean? She says, well, when you do good things and you're doing the right thing, your light will naturally shine. And her daughter went to Sunday school the next Sunday, and she got into a fight with one of her friends, and they went to get her mother. Her mother said, what happened? What happened? She said, Mama, I was so mad I blew my own light out. And the thing that you must always remember to do is there are always going to be people around you who are trying to blow your light out. But the most important thing is that you don't blow it out, that you don't place limits on yourself and what the possibilities are for you, because the sky is the limit. And as long as you don't do that, then you'll be doing great things, and you'll be dancing, making a difference in the world that matters. Thank you.
Thank you so much for those remarks. That's excellent advice to let your light shine. And ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to introduce our final sponsor speaker, Executive Director of Human Resources at Aerotech Incorporated, Mr. Shelton Gwen.
Good evening. There you go. I love that. And we were having that conversation back there earlier about students being smarter than their parents. I got 4 and a couple of them in college, so I like the comment. But to all the students in attendance, I would like to begin by saying congratulations. I'm delighted to stand before you this evening as a father of 4, and a professional who leads teams of all ages. I am proud and encouraged by all that this evening represents. We often hear about the crisis in our future workforce as it relates to STEM. Although this is an important call to action for all professionals in the public and private sectors, as well as academia, to come together to do our part to develop a strong STEM pipeline, you tonight are the bright individuals who prove that we do have hope, and we are doing something right. It is because of you that when I talk to customers who are not always confident in the future of STEM, I can confidently say that I know the future is brighter than we think. This year's conference theme is Progress at the Speed of Trust. If trust is the key for progress, how do we achieve trust? In his book, The Speed of Trust, Stephen Covey suggests that trust is equal parts character and competence. You can look at any leadership failure, and it's always a failure of one or the other. The concept means to a lot to everyone at Aerotech because our founders built our organization on the fact that the greatness of someone was not just the competence, but the character. Beyond building diverse teams, we understand that it's critical to build relationships based on trust, to tap into our employees' character and competence, to capitalize on the strengths, skills, passion, and perspective to drive innovation. We're here tonight to recognize you, encourage you, and reinforce our trust in you. Your character and competence has gotten you to where you are today. But let me be clear. With tonight's recognition, you are leaders now. So I also want to take this time to emphasize the importance of the responsibility of upholding our trust. Continue to learn from those who came before you, but help bring others along by inspiring the trust in others that someone once had in you. As you embark on your professional journey, look to not only to the competence in others, but to the character. Surround yourself with a diverse group of people and value those differences, for that is what will drive success program in the global world in which we live. Congratulations on your achievements. We wish you continued success.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gwynn, for those comments. The students are getting some wonderful advice tonight, as well as some of us older folks. But at this moment, I have the pleasure to bring an amazing woman before you. It's my pleasure to introduce a woman who exemplifies excellence in every area of her life. I'd like to introduce you to the president of Lockheed Martin's Information Systems and Global Solutions Civil Product line, my friend and the 2014 Black Engineer of the Year, Ms. Stephanie Hill.
Good evening. How are you doing? Good. Well, you know what? I want to just say congratulations to all of you who are here to participating, and especially to the honorees. I heard about some of this research and all the work that you're doing. I have to tell you, when I sat where you sat, I didn't even know I wanted to be an engineer. How many of you know you want to be an engineer? Woo! All right, let's give them a big round of applause. You are so far ahead. When I started Lockheed Martin 27 years ago, I never dreamed that I would have all of the amazing experiences that I've had. I have been to 5 of the 7 continents. Last November, I had the opportunity to make it 6, but guess what the 6th one was? Antarctica, and I just was not all in for that. I didn't think I had a coat warm enough or wanted to have one warm enough. But 5 of the 7 continents. Early in my career, I'm a software engineer by training. I wrote a whole lot of code, and I had the opportunity to write code mostly for launching systems. And one of the launching systems that I wrote code for, if you remember back in 2008, when the rogue satellite was falling from the sky and the fuel tank, we were afraid that it was going to burst, I wrote software for that launcher. And then one of my most proud projects that I had the opportunity to work on was for a system called the Persistent Threat Detection System. We called it PTIDS. And PTIDS was a weapon that was a surveillance mechanism that really revolutionized how the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan were fought. It was basically a blimp, a tethered blimp on a truck that had all kinds of surveillance equipment. And what this blimp did, what PTIDS did, is it saw when the insurgents would plant IEDs, or improvised explosive devices. And then it would send information down to ground stations where operators were able to redirect brigades so that they would stay out of harm's way. PTIDs then followed these insurgents, the bad guys, and they saw where they planted their arsenals. They saw where they lived, in neighborhoods, and then they got to them and they arrested them. The mothers of Afghanistan called PTIDs the angel in the sky, and they only let their children come outside and play if PTIDs were flying. I have to tell you, I didn't know that I wanted to be an engineer, but I'm so grateful for so many lessons that I have learned that led me to this place. And I thought that I would share just 3 things with you that I know have been so important to me when I was where you are in school, and they have carried me through the 27 years I've had the privilege of working at Lockheed Martin. The 3 are getting out of your comfort zone, creating a track record, and choosing the right attitude. So let me talk about the first one, getting out of your comfort zone. I normally tell, if I had a little bit more time with you, I'd tell a story about eating live fish in Japan and stuff like that, but I don't have that kind of time. That was a different story where I got maybe a little too far out of my comfort zone. But had I not, when I was in college, had I not, as this person who was always good in math, and I knew for sure I was going to be an accountant. I was going to be a CPA. I was majoring in economics. This is what I was going to do. And I decided, you know what, let me take, you have all these electives, right? So I took a course, and you're all going to laugh at this, in COBOL programming. And I had, see, some of the parents out here know what I'm talking about when I say COBOL programming. And I had actually punch cards. So if you don't know what that is, look those. I was actually the last class that had punch cards, but I did do punch cards. Appreciated rubber bands. And what I did after that one course, the next semester, I said, this is kind of fun. Let me take another one. And I took another one. And I call it, I'm a little corny, it was kind of love at first bite for me. It was just an amazing thing. Yeah, I knew engineers. And other people don't laugh at that joke when I tell it. But it was a wonderful thing. Had I not been willing to get out of my comfort zone in that instance, and I have found it true, getting different opportunities at Lockheed Martin, I would not be standing here before you today. The other thing is track record. Clearly, I don't need to talk to you about committing yourselves to excellence. It seems that you all learned that early, just like I did. When I came home with a 95 on a test, my daddy would say to me, "Where are the other 5 points?" And then I'd work really hard, I'd bring a 98 home, and he would say, "Where are the other 2 points?" And he was serious. And I was heartbroken because I wanted him to say, "Oh, baby, you just did so well." I have mommy. Fortunately, she did that for me. But I can tell you, while I didn't understand it then and it frustrated me, I appreciate it now. Because if it is possible, you can't leave 5 points on the table. But that's committing yourself to excellence. A track record is in everything that you do, every place that you go, even if you don't like what you're doing, even if you don't like where you are, even if you don't like the people around you, you have to commit yourself to excellence. You have to do the best you can. You have to leave the place that you find yourself better than you found it when you first arrived. That's creating a track record. And what will happen for you then is people around you will begin to continue to expect more and more from you. And more than that, you will have confidence in yourself that you can do more and more. You'll be able to figure out what your potential is and reach it, not just for you, but for the difference that you will make once you figure out just how powerful you are. And you are powerful if you commit yourself to making a difference every single time. The last thing is choosing the right attitude, and I think this is as important as any of them. My daughter, who is now 20, when she was in the 3rd grade, her teacher, Mr. Hall, said to these squirming 3rd grade students, the parents, you know what I'm talking about, he said, "It is your attitude and not your aptitude that determines your altitude." And they didn't hear him. And so he said it again. He said, "It is your attitude and not your aptitude that determines your altitude." Now, certainly you need aptitude, and you've got it. You've got to have that. But I can tell you, your attitude's important. It's really important. And it's easy to have a good attitude when you're getting the awards and you've got the 95 on the test, all things are going well. But let me assure you, there will be times when things will not always go well. There will be times when people will not have a kind word to say. There will be times when you will be discouraged. And it is in those times
that the people who are watching you will look at you, and your response is how you will be defined in their eyes. And rest assured, they will be watching you. So choose an attitude that transcends the current experience and allows you to soar and be an example. When people I can remember, when I was in college, I was a math tutor. And the person who ran the math, and this was a long time ago when I was in college, the person who ran the math tutoring group came up to me and he said, "Oh, I didn't know we had any black people smart enough to tutor math." I was so glad that I knew, even though I hadn't had Mr. Hall yet, my mama had taught me when you know better than somebody else, you don't have the right to act out. And so I simply said to him with a smile, "You won't be able to say that anymore, will you?" I chose the right attitude, and hopefully in that moment, I gave him a different perspective. I could tell you 15,000 stories in my career where choosing the right attitude has not only helped me, but it has helped somebody else. I know that's what you're going to do. So I say to you, continue in this STEM field. I've worked for 27 years at Lockheed Martin. I have never been bored. Talk to your parents, talk to their friends. Find out how many people can say that. It will be tough, and it will be rewarding, and it will be worth it because you can change the world. Thank you and congratulations.
Excellent job. Give it up one more time for Stephanie C. Hill. Got us fired up and had jokes for the engineers. Engineers were like, "Bite." Just killing. All right. All right. Now back again to present the Military Leadership Award, Ms. Sandra V. Richardson. Give it up for Sandra.
Okay, I'm at the right podium this time. We all know that a country can only be as good and as strong as its military. And the young people in this first category make me feel great about the future of our nation's military. Cadet Jamonte R. Little is a senior at the United States Military Academy at West Point Academy, where he studies electrical engineering. Cadet Little believes that African Americans are underrepresented in engineering and science fields and aims to change that. Please welcome our first Student Military Leadership Award winner of the evening, Cadet Jamonte R. Little.
First of all, I'd just like to say thank you. This truly is an honor. I wouldn't be standing before you here tonight without the help of God, my family, my mentors, and the leadership lessons that I've learned at West Point. Thank you for investing in my future.
Military leadership requires several skills, including the ability to motivate organized groups of individuals by providing purpose and direction. These skills are absolutely critical for the success of the leader as well as the entire unit. The Military Leadership Award serves to recognize the individuals that demonstrate these essential leadership qualities. Cadet Nigel J. Rogers studies chemical engineering at the United States Military Academy at West Point, where he continues to challenge himself and other youth to pursue STEM fields and become leaders of character. Please welcome our second Military Leadership Award winner of the evening, Cadet Nigel J. Rogers.
just want to say thank you to my family, my mentors, and my friends who helped shape me into the man I am today. Thank you for this award. I'll continue to use it as motivation to uplift others. Thank you.
Our final Student Military Leadership Award winner has certainly led by example throughout his time in the U.S. Coast Guard. Officer Trainee Calvin Harris III is an enlisted member of the U.S. Coast Guard, where he is fully committed in engaging his community and sharing services mission. Officer Trainee Calvin Harris III is highly respected by his chain of command and was said to be one of the most knowledgeable and ambitious Coast Guard members. Please welcome our final Military Leadership Award winner, Officer Trainee Calvin Harris III.
I'm truly humbled by this award. I'd like to thank the United States Coast Guard, Captain LeBrake, Master Chief Siss, Chief Petty Officer Smith, thank you, and as well as my grandfather.
To help me honor our academic award winners, please welcome the Dean of Prairie View A&M University, Dr. Kendall T. Harris.
You know, I get to take some liberties because I'm up here. So I get to say, PV! I'm sorry, guys. I've been working all day, and that's what gets to happen when I get my students here. The Student Academic Award serves to recognize students who hold the principles of scholarship. Each student in this category has shown outstanding educational growth, improvement, commitment, and intellectual development in their academic subjects. With the Academic Award, we hope to encourage and reward students who work hard and give best effort in their academic careers.
Whitney Wilson is a junior at the University of Maryland College Park, where she is a member of the Honors College, a resident assistant, and has served as a tutor for incoming minority, engineering, and STEM majors. Whitney is currently president of the University of Maryland's chapter of the National Society of Black Engineers. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome winner Whitney Wilson.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to thank my parents for instilling the desire for academic excellence all throughout my life. I'd like to thank my cousins and dear family members, Karen and Fred Smith, for nominating me for this award. And I'd like to thank Nesby and the members of my chapter for constantly motivating me. Thank you.
The academic award winners are not only maintaining high academic standards themselves, but they're impacting the academic atmosphere of their campus in a positive way.
Yes, they are. And Destiny Knock is an honor student at North Carolina A&T State University doing just that. She is a double major in electrical engineering and applied mathematics. Her specific interest is in helping developing nations enhance their power grid infrastructure. Outstanding. Please welcome award winner, Destiny Knock.
Hi, I would like to thank North Carolina A&T for just encouraging me to do research and can look outside the box for other opportunities. And then I'd like to thank my mom and dad who are here right now. This is the first awards that they got to come to, so I'm very excited about that. I thank them for making the journey. My mom always reminds me to smile, and my dad is the first engineer that I knew that looked like me, and so that is why I'm an electrical engineer, because of my father. So thank you.
final student academic award serves to recognize students who uphold the principles of scholarship.
Deborah Adedeji is a senior at Kennesaw State University and has a GPA of 3.81. Outstanding. She's made the dean or president's list every semester, and she is assisting in planning and teaching biology, chemistry, physics labs to middle school and high school students as a part of the outreach programs set up by the STEM Scholars. Please help me welcome academic award winner, Deborah Adedeji.
Thanks to God for all the numerous blessings in my life, and I want to thank my parents and my professors at Kennesaw State University, and thank you all for the honor. Bye.
Everybody having a good time so far? So much brain power in this room, I wouldn't be surprised if one of you sitting here is going to be the first African-American chairman at Microsoft. Can that happen? No, it can't happen. They just announced the new chairman of Microsoft, John Thompson, the first African-American. Sorry, I was testing y'all, and what is going on? But no, seriously, I feel like somebody in this room could be the first African-American president of the United States, for real. The Student Leadership Award serves to recognize students who are striving to make outstanding contributions to the varied aspects of science, technology, engineering, or math and education. These individuals have demonstrated an interest and commitment to volunteering and learning while impacting the academic atmosphere of their campus and their community.
Joy Carter is a computer science major at North Carolina A&T State University, where she has been inducted into several honor societies, including but not limited to Phi Kappa Phi, Upsilon Pi Epsilon, Alpha Kappa Mu, Alpha Chi, and Alpha Lambda Delta. Wow. Joy actively helps the College of Engineering with recruiting efforts by coordinating high school campus visits and informing students of their career and educational opportunities in STEM. Please welcome our first Leadership Award winner, Joy Carter.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank thanks to God for continuously blessing me in my life. I'd also like to thank my brother and sister, my mom and my dad for being here today, my 4 best friends from North Carolina A&T, and thank you to Ms. Ava Dickens for nominating me for this award and for continuously believing in me. Thank you.
Outstanding. This just warms my heart every time. That this Leadership Award winner is a great example of what this award is all about. Our final Leadership Award winner is an all-star student who is not only dedicated to her studies, but has also shown major commitments to several academic groups and organizations on her campus.
Lakevia Jackson is a senior at Morgan State University. Okay, I gotta represent Morgan State University. Majoring in civil engineering, Lakevia has shown impressive leadership skills around her campus as she has represented the School of Engineering in the Women in Engineering Showcase at Lockheed Martin and assisted in outreach and freshman retention activities. Lakevia has been an outstanding leader for the American Society of Civil Engineers, the National Society of Black Engineers, and the Society of Women Engineers. Please welcome our next Leadership Award winner, Lakevia Jackson.
First of all, I would like to thank God. I would like to thank the School of Engineering, Morgan State University. I would like to especially shout out to the support staff that definitely has helped me since the first day of being at Morgan. I would like to thank my aunt and uncle, and I would like to thank my best friend and all of my friends that are here. Thank you.
The Student Leadership Award serves to recognize students who are striving to make outstanding contributions to the varied aspects of science, technology, engineering, mathematics, or education.
Michael Alamayu is a junior, duly enrolled at Morehouse College and Georgia Institute of Technology, where he studies applied physics and electrical engineering. Michael is currently completing his electrical engineering degree at Georgia Institute of Technology. Michael has hopes of teaching, mentoring, and encouraging the new generation to be academically excellent. He is very active in the NSBE Region 3 in programs ranging from technical outreach to academic excellence. And I just met Michael in the hallway, and we chopped it up. Please welcome our final Student Leadership Award winner, Michael Alemayu, who was concerned about me saying his name.
I'm a little nervous, so I wrote something down. So first off, we have to thank God. You know, without him, we can't make it anywhere. I want to thank my parents, my mom and my dad. They support me through everything. My friends, the organizations that helped me get here, the Dual Degree Engineering Program, BEYA, NSBE, and LSAMP Research. I want to thank Dr. General Johnson. He's the one that nominated me for this program, and he was my first mentor at Georgia Tech. I also want to thank Georgia Tech and Morehouse for providing me the education to be great. Thank you so much.
Research in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics plays a significant role in the advancement of our nation, both in the present and in the future. The Research Award serves to recognize students who are striving to make outstanding contributions to the varied aspects of science and technology.
Sierra Linton is a sophomore at Morgan State University, where she is pursuing a degree in electrical engineering. Sierra has conducted research under the guidance of Dr. Richard Dean, a professor in the Electrical and Computer Engineering Department at Morgan State University. Sierra was accepted into Science, Engineering, and Math, or SEM, summer research program, where she conducted cybersecurity research in the Wireless Network and Security, or WinNets lab in Morgan's School of Engineering. Outstanding. Please welcome our first Research Award winner of the evening, Sierra Linton.
First and foremost, I want to thank God. Without him, none of this would be possible. I have to thank my mom, my sister Brittany, all of my friends at Morgan. I would love to thank Dr. Wheatland for giving me the opportunity this summer to do research and get paid for it. I would like to give a shout out to Morgan State University, School of Engineering, thank Dean DeLoach, Ms. Curtis, and everybody. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you.
Morgan State in Baltimore and the DMV has a special place. I did mornings in Baltimore for like 9 years, and I talked to some of the students outside. They were like, man, I remember you. I was like 6 years old when you were on the radio. Whew. Getting old. Our final Research Award winner is an active leader on campus and continues to impress a number of professors at his university. Making great contributions to medicine and other aspects of science and technology, this student has worked in several labs alongside top researchers and doctors.
Ezebuyero Omigie. Okay. Ezebuyero Omigiego. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Is a graduating senior at Kennesaw State University. Ezebuyera has had several research opportunities, such as volunteering in Dr. John Salerno's lab, where he has been working on understanding the mechanism and control of nitric oxide synthase. He also studied in the lab of Dr. Ann Zhao at the Neuroscience Institute at the Morehouse School of Medicine in Atlanta, and also held other internship opportunities in research and medicine. He's clearly bad. Please welcome our research award winner, Ezebuyero Umiego. And
All right.
Just for clarification's sake, I know a lot of people want to know how to pronounce my name. All right. I'm from Nigeria, the eastern part, and my name is pronounced Ezebuyero Umejiego. But everyone calls me Easy, so I go that way. We are here today because of the amazing people around us who continue to make our success their business. Hence, my thanks goes to everyone whose sacrifice created opportunities and conditions for me to continue to aspire to inspire. Thank you and God bless.
no company, organization, or educational institution can truly be called a success if it does not contribute to the success of the surrounding community. The first honoree of the Community Award has become a part of this necessary effort to bring back to surrounding community.
Vladimir Morissette is a senior at Kennesaw State University and has made outstanding contributions to the community. Vladimir has volunteered to help many organizations such as ALA, American Lung Association, where he directed events such as the Fight for Air Walk for 2 consecutive years. He has helped with many charity events such as Beloved Atlanta, an organization helping women who've been trapped in the sex trafficking industry to rehabilitate their lives. One of his most cherished works is the STEM program, where Vladimir volunteers to help high school students with science labs such as biology and chemistry. Please welcome our first Community Award winner, Vladimir Morissette.
Good afternoon. First of all, I'd like to thank the organizer of the BEYA community. There's so much inspiration that us students get from hearing the struggles and the stories from the elders. And I'd like to thank Kennesaw State University, my mentors, and the Georgia L. St. Peach State organization program that help minority students. And that's it. Thank you.
The Student Community Award serves to recognize students who are striving to make outstanding contributions in STEM education through commitment to volunteering and learning by integrating and engaging campus and the local community.
Roscoe A. Johnson IV is a graduating senior at Morgan State University, where he's more than just a scholar. He's more than just a scholar. He's a mentor, brother, and guide to many youth in Baltimore's Druid Heights community. He serves as a mentor in the Excellent Young Men Mentoring Program, the foundation that he has helped establish in 2011. Roscoe also serves as a mentor to a similar group in Pennsylvania called Young Men in Charge. This past summer, he was honored for his motivation and inspiration to the young men and in the past 3 semesters, Roscoe has volunteered at Baltimore International Academy. Please welcome our final Community Award winner of the evening, Roscoe A. Johnson IV.
First, I want to thank God, and I want to thank my family, and also a couple other families that helped me along the way, the Fleshers, the Moores, the Ball family. It's always been a community of support. Whenever I needed just to talk or hear about anything, they're always there for me. And that's what I really try to put into my programs, and the things that I do is just to share it, just share that community with people, because you don't know how much of an encouragement you can be and how much you can expose somebody to something new, and they can be as great as you can. Thank you.
Amazing. The Student Athlete Award serves to recognize students who exhibit the drive and determination necessary to perform highly both in the classroom and in their respective sports.
Joshua Gopi Singh is a graduating senior at Hampton University and captain of the sailing team with a 3.76 GPA. Joshua has proven that he is not only an outstanding athlete, but a dedicated student. Joshua is a Rhodes Scholar finalist for the year 2013, and he currently participates in cutting-edge research for the engineering department. Please welcome our first Student Athletic Award winner of the evening, Joshua Gopi Singh.
Hi, I'd like to thank my friends and family from Hampton. Happy birthday, Julian. Go Pirates.
Go ahead. Why can't we already see Joshua, his yacht, wealth? I can just already see it. It's amazing. Our next winner is an all-around student and athlete who takes his education just as seriously as his athleticism.
Alex Killam is a junior at Norfolk State University, majoring in electronics engineering, and has achieved being on an all-MEAC academic team, maintaining above a 3.7 GPA. Wow. He's on the Athletic Director's Honor Roll for the last 2 consecutive years and was nominated for Alpha Lambda National Honor Society and Golden Key International Honor Society, and he is also a member of the Honors College. Please welcome our final Community Award winner of the night, Alex Killam.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to thank Norfolk State and Norfolk State Athletics for the opportunity. I'd like to thank my parents for always pushing and motivating me through everything. And I just want to say thank you for everybody coming. Behold.
All right. Okay, that last, try that again. Behold. Okay. All right, y'all, now. What? We got to work on that.
We'd like to say congratulations to all of our winners at this year's Student Leadership Award ceremony. And I just want to say to you, again, congratulations. And I hope you are understanding all that you are to us and all that you can be to so many. Please continue in the spirit of excellence. I want to encourage you to keep doing the leadership things you're doing and do research. It is absolutely beautiful to see so many outstanding Black engineering students. You have made my night. And before we go, we would like to welcome back Ms. Karen Price Ward from Southwest Airlines.
Hello again, and I would just like to echo congratulations to all the 2014 BEYA Student Leadership Awardees. We're just so proud of you. But for all of the college students, extremely, extremely proud of you. Each one of you is making a difference. I have an 11-year-old and an 8-year-old, and when they see you doing great things, it makes them want to do great things. So I just encourage you to continue to shine and do your best. Because all of you are doing such a great job, can I see all of our college students stand to their feet and let's applaud you for what you're doing? Come on. Now students, for the college students, and let's also applaud your campus liaison coordinators. Can you stand as well? And remain standing. I love the energy that's in this room, and we want to take it up just a notch higher. So for each of our college students and campus liaison coordinators, we have a special gift for each one of you. We have for each one of you a $100 love voucher on Southwest Airlines that you will receive. You will receive it as you exit. It's good for our 96 cities across the country and the 41 states. Congratulations, everyone.
Okay, guys. Now that's how you wrap up a show. And before we get out of here, we've been very civil tonight. I just want to hear it one time. When I say 3, 2, 1, represent your school. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, okay. Okay, see, Mark? See what you did?
And they still did not get it together right now.
And they didn't get it together, all right. We'll have a lesson afterwards.
Right.
And it's been such a pleasure to be your co-MC, Mark.
And you too,
I
dear.
have enjoyed this so much, and it's just so wonderful seeing you. And can I get your attention for just a second, guys? We need all of our honorees to come on this stage for a final photo when we finish. And once again, I just want to encourage you to continue in the spirit of excellence. Please take heart and listen to the things that were shared with you this evening. Your future is so bright. It's so beautiful and it's so great. And you'll have your challenges, just like Ms. Hill said earlier, and other people have said, but you are bigger than any challenge you'll face, and we look forward to seeing the greatness that is in you manifested. So with that, have a wonderful evening. Congratulations to all of you amazing, amazing students. Let's give them another round of applause. So, enjoy the rest of your evening. And Mark, did you have anything else to say, Mr. Clark?
Hey, I just want to say again, we're so proud of you. Keep up the great work. We can sleep well at night knowing that you have the future in your hands. Thank you.
Outstanding. Good night.